Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a new playthrough for the channel, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, specifically the version for the Nintendo Switch. This game was originally released on the Wii U back in 2014, or 2015, no, probably 2014, and it was easily one of my favorite games on the Wii U, and now I'm very happy to see it coming back to the Switch. But let's not waste any time, and actually get into the game. So, for the Switch version, they added something called Funky Mode. Basically, when you're in Funky Mode, you will play as Funky Kong, one of the DK crew, I guess. And he's essentially easy mode. Actually, here's a description right here. You can pause it if you want to read that, but but it's basically easy mode. He gets a lot of perks and all that. But I'm gonna be playing in original mode, and I'm gonna be playing by myself, sadly, and with motion controls. So let's head on in, and I'll see you guys after the opening cutscene. Alright, and now it's the opening cutscene. One thing I do have to say, this game, all the way back from on the Wii U, has always been such a beautiful game in my opinion. I love it so much. But, anyway, so yeah. So we basically just got what our story is in the first place. Anyway. Go in here to get a 1-up balloon. And ground pound here to see, on a TV screen it says Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is the 3DS/Wii game. And then something called Donkey Kong Returns, which I'm guessing was maybe a scrap project from Retro Studios or whoever. But, yeah. But basically, our story is we need to get back to our island, which you see back there, which has been taken over by the Snowmads. I don't think... They're never called the Snowmads, like... Because, you know, no one talks, so it's like... They're never actually called that, but, that's what they are, the Snowmads. And I feel, for being someone who's never played the original, three country games, I feel they're like they're pretty good villains, in my opinion, even though no one talks in this game. Well, I guess actually talks. But anyway, what we collected earlier was a puzzle piece, and what I just collected was the K that spells out Kong. Basically, when you spell out the letters Kong, okay, you actually don't get anything, but if you collect all Kong letters in every stage of a world, you will unlock a bonus stage, which is basically like an incredibly hard stage to test your skills as a Donkey Kong player. And so there's that. And then besides that, there are also the puzzle pieces. And for the puzzle pieces, every time you collect all of them, you'll get some artwork that you can check from the pause menu. And so you're probably wondering, okay, what's the scope of this playthrough? So, I am going to be collecting everything, basically. I'm going to be getting every puzzle piece, as well as getting every Kong letter. I'll explain a bit more later, but for Kong letters, for Kong letters, I'm going to collect all of them on my first go of a stage. So, like, if I end up missing them, I'll have to kill myself and then, collect the Kong letter. Anyway, for puzzle pieces, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys, or I'll try to show you guys, and then tell you guys how to get every puzzle piece in a stage. But I won't guarantee that I'll get every puzzle piece in a stage. Because, you know, sometimes you may end up missing them, and pretty much every puzzle piece is a one try, or else you fail. I'll explain what I'll do about that, because I will still show every puzzle piece on screen, it just won't be, like, in one continuous video. But it'll make more sense as we get... Whoa, that's weird. Okay, so there's actually supposed to be an enemy, like those pink birds. There should be one right here, but it's not here. I sure hope my copy isn't starting to glitch out on me or anything. But yeah, like I said, I am going to either show you, or if I can't do it because I failed the challenge, I'll explain to you how to get every puzzle piece in the game. But one thing I failed to mention right now is we have... So, in Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, you have one of the DK crew on your back. And those are the three you saw in the intro. So there's Dixie Kong, which is Diddy Kong's girlfriend, Cranky Kong, which is actually the original Donkey Kong from like the original games, and who we have now, Diddy Kong, who is basically well, they kind of describe him differently throughout the games. Sometimes he's described as Donkey Kong's nephew, even though they're not biologically related. He's also been described as his little buddy, basically. But as a small bit of trivia, apparently Diddy Kong was supposed to be Donkey Kong, because he was like a redesign of Donkey Kong, but Nintendo didn't like it, so they were like, no, you're not going to take this, so change it. And so basically, instead of just scrapping Diddy's design, they made him into a full-fledged character. Which is pretty cool, actually, considering how, you know, basically Diddy was not supposed to exist in the first place. It was merely by accident, I guess you could say. Let's see. Yep, we're on the right track. You pass by checkpoints, so anytime you die, you'll just respawn right there. If you have a partner on your back, and you've rolled a barrel, you just restore any health that you lost. And so how it works with health is, the Donkey Kong on his own has 2 hearts, and if you have a partner, they provide an additional 2 hearts. If you're playing in single player like I am now, how it works is your partner will take 2 hits before they disappear. If you're playing in multiplayer, then what will happen is Diddy would lose a heart, I would lose a heart, and then Diddy would lose a heart, and he'd be the one to go. Okay. This is always, like, one of the harder ones to get, puzzle pieces to get, but basically you have to collect every single one of these banana bunches. And I say that, and I collect it on my first try. Okay. Now, here we have these, I guess, oversized mooks, or minions. They will take 3 hits. Sometimes that 3-hit part is required for, like, completing platforming, but it'll make more sense. Then there are enemies like these, where you have to jump on top of them to put them in a vulnerable position, and then you can throw them as a projectile. One thing I do wish that they brought back from the original trilogy was, in the original trilogy, you could, in DKC 2, with Dixie and Diddy Kong, they could grab and throw each other, as obstacles, as projectiles, as well as being able to get to higher places. I do wish they brought that back, but it makes sense why it's not here because obviously Diddy couldn't pick up Donkey Kong, and I'm guessing Cranky Kong, being an old man he is, wouldn't exactly be up to being thrown either. Though I'd love to see that. That'd be kind of funny. But what I just completed there are the bonus stages, and so. Or bonus challenges, I guess, is a better way of putting it. So basically what you have to do is collect every single banana in... Okay, I'm gonna finish in a second. So, once that gold bar next to Donkey Kong's and Diddy Kong's head is filled, you can do a Team Blast attack, which will destroy every non-boss enemy on screen and turn them into something. For Diddy Kong, they'll turn into balloons, which are extra lives. For Cranky Kong, they turn into coins, banana coins. And for Dixie Kong, they become extra hearts, which will basically be golden hearts that will add to your health. So you can effectively have 8 hearts on you. Here's the gold barrel, but we're gonna ignore that and come over here actually to get the 9th puzzle piece. For the gold barrel, basically you want to hit it for whatever you want. If you hit the DK symbol, basically what you'll do is either you will mash it and you'll get either banana coins, bananas, or you could get balloons. I think it's random, but don't hold me to that, I actually don't know. But yeah, we got an image unlocked. But going back to bonus stages, what you have to do is collect every banana in that stage, and then collect the puzzle piece. You obviously have to be careful for falling off, because they are one-hitter quitters. And, yeah. One thing I'm glad about that they changed, so in Donkey Kong Country Returns, after you collected all the bananas, you had to collect the puzzle piece, but the timer still kept on going, which I really didn't like, so I'm glad that they got rid of that, so now, after you collect all the bananas, the timer stops and you're free to get the puzzle piece. Come over here to get the first puzzle piece, and let's head on in. There are these watermelon bombs. This is kind of like a watermelon bomb tutorial, which I actually don't get why it's here, because, it's not really until later levels that they're actually relevant to you. Bananas, they're pretty self-explanatory. You collect 100, and then you will get a extra life. Banana coins, after this level I'll show them off, there is Funky's Flying By, which is basically the shop of this game, and you can get various items from it. For the sake of this playthrough, I'm not going to really be getting any items, except for lives if I need them, but, okay, not to sound arrogant, but I play this game a lot, so it's very unlikely that I'll actually need to buy lives. Ugh. But I'll still show off his store regardless. But, so yeah, so now we got Dixie Kong. I keep wanting to say Trixie Kong. I actually don't think there is a Trixie Kong in the games. But, basically, she is pretty unapologetically a superior Diddy. She gets basically the same hover as he does, and she gets a kind of awkward looking double jump essentially. So she is, I guess, relatively speaking, the easy mode of the game. Oh well. So yeah, so if I'll show it off here. So if you fail, you're immediately ejected again. So I'm going to have to come back into the level to show off that one at a later point. Like I said, I'll explain more what I mean later. But it's not too bad, really. I'm not crying over that. Oop. Oh, whoa, I forgot there was a bomb there. So you get that O, and let's see. I have notes next to me that tells me where all the puzzle pieces are, but obviously I'm looking at the game at the same time, so it's a bit hard to divert my vision like that. That may actually not be too good that I lost some Dixie right there. Hold on. If you press... There we go. If you press the X or Y button on the Switch Joy-Cons, you will, while you're moving, you'll do a roll. And then if you press the jump button, which is A or B, you will do a rolling jump, which will get you a farther distance than what a normal jump would. But I'm also specifically using the Joy-Cons with motion controls, so that way I can waggle the controllers to roll or do a ground pound, which I personally like. But it doesn't take away the buttons options of doing that, which is, I think, a great way of doing it. Like, you don't have to use motion controls if you don't want to, and even if you choose to do motion controls, you could do the buttons if you want a bit more of a guaranteed use of the move. There we go. But like I said, I love this game so much. This was one of, like I said, it was one of my top favorite games of the Wii U. And this is one of the few games that I actually speed ran. Like, I'm not much of a speedrunner, I just don't like it that much. But this was a game that I definitely did speedruns of. There we go. There we go. So I'm like really happy to see it back on the Switch, and I'm hoping that this game sold well, because it's been out for like a year now. But I hope this game sold well so that we get a third entry in the, I guess, Country Returns games, I guess you could call it. Okay, so now we got Underwater, which is... The controls for Underwater in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze are really good, I must say. Like, they're very responsive and all that. So if you press the X or Y button, he'll do a corkscrew, or you can also just waggle the Joy-Cons as well. And if you press the... Actually, I'll wait. So you collect all these bananas, and you think you get a puzzle piece, but no, you actually get banana coins. And, even though banana coins aren't useful right away, you know, don't discount them at all, because they could really save you if you're maybe not as good at the game and, need them to, like, buy stuff. Huh. Did I? Oh, no, here we go. So, it's kind of weird, but, you have to break every crate that was in this area to get the puzzle piece. So it doesn't matter, like, all it matters is what was the last crate that you broke. But you technically need to break them all. If you run out of air, I think you take... Actually, don't remember, I'm not going to show it off. I think you will lose a heart. You don't automatically die, unlike Sonic games, for example. Let's see, we'll come down here, and there should be a puzzle piece right there. There we go. We'll take this, and now I'm about to show something off that I, won't I'll be, I guess, semi-doing on screen to put, it's kind of a weird way of putting it. So what you want to do is, you need Dixie here, because you want to press and hold the A or B button to basically, use her hair as propeller. That's the only way you can beat this current, and come down here, and some stages will have alternate exits like this. So you will do the alternate exit, and then you will, finish the stage. But here's the thing, you need to finish the stage normally as well to unlock the other stage. So, what I'm going to do is show off all the alternate exits, and I'll show off all the alternate exits because you can leave them anytime you want. And then actually finish the stage normally, so that way you guys know how to get to the alternate exits, and I'm gonna actually do the alternate exits off screen, and basically that's the compromise. If that made sense, I kind of explained it awkwardly, but you'll kind of get what I mean. This is another puzzle piece I may fail to get. Basically, you need to collect all these bananas. I mean, I know that's very straightforward, but you never know. And of course I get it. Now I wish I didn't... You know, it's of course like the easier one, like that bonus stage is the one that I obviously have to mess up, but no, it's these hard ones that I get flawlessly. Oh well. I mean, honestly, I don't care if I mess up. I just hope I don't mess up that much where I need to, like, have a really long compilation video. But, for the final puzzle piece, you'll want to come down here, and... It's not there. Wait. Wait, where was it? Hold on. Oh, wait, no, I missed it. It should be back here? Yes, no, I hope so? It's... Where is it? Hold on. See, I got that one. Did I forget something? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I messed up the first flip panel. That's why I don't have all the, I was literally just saying how I regret not having all the puzzle pieces, and then I literally just forget that I don't have all the puzzle pieces. I'm an idiot. Sorry about that. But no, so if you do everything that I did minus failing that bonus stage, you should have all, the puzzle pieces. Sorry about that, I was like being a dunce right there. Okay, so like I said, there are alternate exits to stages, and if you do finish the alternate exits, you're going to unlock other stages. So doing a normal exit takes me up here to 1-3, but if I did the alternate exit, I would go to that stage that's right next to that winged banana, basically, which I'm going to do after I finish all the other main levels. But first, let's head over to Funky's Flying By. Whoa, long time no see. Welcome to Funky's Flying By. Don't tell me you forgot your pal Donkey Kong. I'm here to help you on your another epic adventure. And so basically this is where you can buy all the items. So this is an extra life. If you fall down a pit, this will lift you back up. If you run out of air underwater, you'll get more refill air. These will give you trophies, figurines I mean, that you can view. They're basically like art figurines. This is giving you an extra heart. This will, I actually don't remember what this does. I think this makes you, no, I don't remember what this does, actually. No, this one gives you, invincibility, I think? This one, you use it for your rocket barrel or your mine carts. They take an extra hit. It'll make more sense later. This is Squawk. He was one of the animal buddies from the original trilogy, and he helps you find puzzle pieces, and then you can buy barrels which have the DK crew in them. Diddy Kong, Daisy Kong, Cranky Kong. And now that I think about it, the shop is kind of morbid. Funky is literally selling his cousins to you. It's like trading them for you in exchange for money. Which is kind of morbid now that I think about it. Come back whenever you need the help. Well, okay, I won't read that then. But okay, yeah, so I'm basically going to be splitting up these episodes. Probably be like two stages per episode. So we've started off the game, and in the next episode, we are going to be going on to Canopy Chaos. See you guys then.